Don't procrastinate. Just start now. Like literally right now. Don't procrastinate your plans, the things you have to do. You know you have to work out. Just do it now. Do it now and forget about it. You know you have to eat clean, eat healthy. Do it now. You know you have to get that assignment done. Do it now. You know you have to do that research. Do it now. Don't procrastinate. You have to make that content, that video, this thing, that proposal, this write up, that offer letter. Do it now and have your freedom. Do it now and have your peace. Because every time you haven't done something that you know you're supposed to do, notice how your mind keeps thinking about it. Like you keep thinking about it, you keep talking about it, you keep dreaming about it, you're always just thinking about it, but you're not doing it. So just do it now and be free. Just try it. Do that one thing that you've been wanting to do all week, all month, all year, and just notice how you feel this huge sense of accomplishment when you've done it. Like literally. And it's crazy because I'm trying to practice what I preach. The fact that I'm making this video is evidence of me also exiting my lazy girl era. Like we're in this journey together. Like this is literally almost 2:30 a.m. and I was supposed to sleep, but and I have an appointment later this morning. But I'm like, if I don't do it right now, will I ever really have another opportunity to do it the way I already planned on doing it today? Do you understand? Like I need you to just forget planning, because one thing that I noticed that many of us fall victim to is planning. We plan and plan and plan and plan, and because we feel like, oh, this plan isn't perfect, especially when you're such a perfectionist, you understand, you just plan and you're like, no, 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 but I need to do it like this, so let me wait until I buy this before I do this, let me wait until I do this before, this thing will be so, I need this thing. You already have 9 of the items, but you need that 10th one to complete it. Start now. If you have just one, start now. If you have just two, start now. Just start. Do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Do it looking stupid. Do it looking scared. Do it looking foolish. You're learning as you go. Just do it. By the time you do it the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, you won't even realize when you're already so good at it. Like, oh my god, I'm working out every day. Is this me? Oh my god, I'm drinking water every day and staying healthy. Is this me? Do you understand? Like, you're gonna be like, wow, what happens? It's like there's a 360 change, turn around. Like, what? Like, I'm being consistent in my goals. Is this me? Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it like a machine. Same way you wake up every morning and you go to the bathroom and you shower. Just do it. Don't even think about it. You know you have to write that proposal, do it. You have to make that content, do it. You have to read that book for your upcoming exams. Just do it. Do it and feel free. Now, exiting your lazy girl era, you're gonna need a lot of things. It's not just about doing it. Do it now, right? However, I need you to stay disciplined, because if you notice, motivation dies fast. It dies so fast. Oh my god. Especially, let's just take losing weight for instance. You're so pumped, you're so hyped. You just saw this person's weight loss journey and like, I can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. She was even like 300 pounds and you're just 100 pounds, and you know that, it'll take you less time to do that. But when you are only relying on motivation, you always find that you keep having a peak and then it drops. You keep having a peak and then it drops. So you keep going up and down. You start and then you stop. You start and there's so much momentum and then you stop. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is literally just going. Whether it feels good, whether it doesn't feel good, whether it's there's motivation, whether there's no motivation, whether there's inspiration, whether there's no inspiration, whether you're happy, you're sad, you're crying, you're heartbroken, but you know you need to get that workout in, you just do it. You know you need to make that content. I don't know why I keep using these things. You need to read that book that's going to push your business to the next level. You need to take that course. You need to do this and do that research. Do it. That discipline, right, is what will help you to keep going, and keep going. The discipline is what will keep you in check. Like, okay, I don't have a choice. Same way, just picture yourself as someone who's doing a 9 to 5. They go to work every day. Do you think that they want to go to work every day? Some people enjoy their jobs, but let's be honest, not everybody enjoys the industry that they're in. But yet they show up because they have to. So see yourself as, this is my 9 to 5. This is my life. I'm in charge of my life. So if I mess up, it's on me. If I don't get things done, it's on me. Do you understand? Like, it's so important to take responsibility for our actions, because everything we do today literally determines how our tomorrow will be. Same thing with working out. The more you keep working out, the more you get closer to your goal. As I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself, because baby, we need to practice what we preach. But these are things that sometimes you need to just go back and reflect on and watch, because sometimes no one can really open up your mind and your eyes and talk to you the way you will talk to yourself, right? So it's like we're all in this together. But discipline just keeps you going, whether it feels good, whether it doesn't feel good. Just like how you don't think about brushing your teeth. You just know you have to brush your teeth. You just have to brush your teeth. Do you really think, I don't feel so good today. I think I'm gonna pass on brushing my teeth. Who's gonna talk to you? Your mouth is gonna smell. And even if your mouth doesn't smell, there's some people that they can go a day without brushing their teeth and the mouth won't smell. But you won't feel comfortable on the inside. Like, it feels rotten. Is it just me? Like, when you don't brush your teeth, like, you just feel dirty. Like, ugh. You know? So it's like same thing with our goals. You know that you want to start that business, you ought to have had that meeting, you ought to have contacted that supplier. You didn't do that today. And you're like, oh, tomorrow comes, then next tomorrow, and the next tomorrow comes, and you keep pushing it. You are still the one who's going to bear the consequences when in the next 6 months, the projected revenue that you're supposed to make, you haven't made it. Why? Because you kept on procrastinating. But discipline is what pushes us, whether it feels good or it doesn't feel good. You have to do this today. You just have to. Nobody's going to yell at you anymore. You're grown. You're grown, literally. So your life is in your hands. Aside from God, let's just push God aside. Don't ever push God aside. Aside from God, right? Your life is literally in your hands. Do you understand? Your parents are not going to come and, yeah, have you brushed your teeth today? Have you showered today? Nobody's going to ask you. No one checks you now. You check yourself, right? So we need to understand that we are in charge, and we need to take charge, because if we don't take charge, we'll be the ones to also bear the consequences. Now, that discipline, because it's somewhat hard to do, especially at the beginning, you need to try to build momentum. For instance, one thing I've been doing lately, and it has been working for me, because I know I have to work out every day, right? And my workouts are pretty simple. I just take like 1,000 steps, 2,000 steps, 5,000 steps, however my strength can carry. But I try to walk, just brisk walking indoors for at least an hour. And I noticed that one thing that's been helping me do that is just putting my phone on and watching a movie or a vlog, like a movie. Movies are like 2 hours, 3 hours, or like a YouTube vlog of 1 hour, 2 hours. You know, there's some vlogs that are really long. And because it's so interesting and engaging, and I'm already doing my workouts, I do the workouts without even feeling like I'm working out. I feel like I'm just having fun and catching up on social stuff. Why? Because I found a way to make the discipline fun and interesting, and that way I can stay consistent. Do you understand? So you need to find a way to make that discipline interesting so that you can stay glued to it. If you know your goal is working out and you just need to move your body, fine. Stay in front of a TV, let your show play, put on your Netflix and just walk. And before you know it, same way you can sit down and eat and binge watch an entire season of a show, hours. You could do the same thing and work out. And before you know, you're like, wow, 2 hours have gone by and I've been moving my body. But if you do that for 2 weeks, there's going to be a massive difference. Do you understand? So you need to find a way to keep that discipline interesting. That way you stay not just motivated, but you're also disciplined at the same. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. You're motivated and you're disciplined together. perfection. Now, planning. And I know planning is tricky, and I said don't even plan, just start. Eventually, as you go on in your journey, leveling up in your business, your life, your career, your health, whatever it is, you will need to still re-strategize, because when you start, let's say you're starting out Instagram and you want to grow your page and you're starting with what you have, eventually you're going to have to level up, and you're going to have to level up to just make things better, make yourself more presentable, make content more interesting and relatable. Eventually you're going to have to plan, maybe get a ring light, maybe get an LED light, maybe get a better camera, maybe level up your grade of camera, maybe take some editing classes to learn how to edit in such an amazing and fantastic way. Excuse me, to learn how to edit in such an amazing and fantastic way that's catchy. The point is, eventually you're going to have to plan, but the key thing you should always bear in mind is don't plan for too long, and don't ever let your plans hold you back. Do you understand? Don't plan for too long, and don't ever let your plans hold you back. As you're planning, be taking action. As you're planning, take action. Plan, you take action. Just like that. Because one thing I know that I experienced this past few months, I kept on planning. Hey, I planned. I was like, okay, I get a videographer, I get this, I get that, I get an editor, I'll get this, I get that. You know that it got to a point I was like, nobody showed up. I was like, I have to do this myself. And I just went and did it myself, and the results were not super amazing, but the feedback I got from people was just wonderful. You need to just do things on your own. Plan, take action. Plan, take action. Plan, take action. Don't just plan, because planning will just, there's this saying that goes, there are two types of people. There are thinkers and then there are doers. Some people are always thinking of what to do, thinking of the solution, thinking of this. As you're thinking, be trying. As you're thinking, be trying, putting in effort. The more you even try, in that action of trying, the answer just comes to you. You understand? So stay motivated by staying disciplined, by making sure whatever is keeping you disciplined is interesting. Just take action, keep taking action, don't stop. And when you plan, take action with the planning. Don't plan for too long, and don't let your plans hold you back. And most of all, you need prayer. You need to pray. That's just the fact. You need something backing you up spiritually to keep you in check, because at the end of the day, we didn't make ourselves, right? So everything is spiritual, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. So the fact that you're laziness is a spirit, right? So you need to pray against every spirit of laziness, every spirit of procrastination that just won't let you get things done, because the fact is, the kingdom of darkness doesn't even want you to be successful. So if they know that keeping this person lazy and tired and unmotivated will just leave them to be very comfortable, they're going to do everything they can to keep you comfortable in your comfort zone. But when you pray against every spirit of procrastination, every spirit of laziness, you cast it out of you, my love, you're going to see massive changes in your life, because motivation is like, when you just feel that rush of adrenaline, it's like a spirit. It just enters you and you're like, oh, I can do anything, I can take over the world. It's a spirit. So pray against every spirit of laziness and procrastination that doesn't want to let you accomplish your goals. And with all these, I'm pretty sure that your lazy girl era would just end. That's why it's called an era. It's supposed to end. And it has ended right now, in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. But really, we need to just take control, because decisions help our tomorrow. Decisions are what, help our tomorrow. It's just a fact. If you're always consistent with your skincare, taking care of your skin every single day, in the next 6 months, your skin is going to be glowing. Even in like a month or two, consistently every day, in a month or two, your skin is going to be glowing. But if you're eating horrible things, junk food, not showering twice a day, not taking care of your skin, letting makeup, sleeping with makeup, doing a lot of things, do you think your skin is going to be glowing? No. So it's action, action, action. Keyword action. Don't think, do. Just do. And as you're doing, then you start thinking. As you're doing, then you start planning. As you're doing, then you keep staying disciplined. But just do. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye.